Guys, welcome to another episode of Bubba Reacts. This is going to be the audience version of it. So part one of many episodes to come of Bubba Reacts to your special or your favorite sports moments. This time around, we are going to focus on my man, Kevin, from back in El Paso. Look at this man. Look at this. Oh my God, how sexy. Jesus. Fuck. That's one of my boys right there. I hope to one day have him on the podcast. It was going to happen last month, really. But with all this shit going down, we're now limited to just this. But to introduce him to the podcast, introduce him to the channel, this is the best way to do so. This is his favorite 5 sports moments of all time. I have them pulled up right here. So we're going to go through them. A lot of them I already know already, but it's nice to just look back at the great moments. Some variety too. I focus a lot more on football and soccer, but this is going to be mostly baseball, which I actually enjoy a lot, especially playoff baseball. And I love these moments too. So these are great choices. Kevin, thank you so much for submitting them. If you haven't submitted any of these special moments, then go on Twitter, go on Instagram or TikTok. I've made posts that focus on this, and you can put them in those comments, retweet it, or tweet it out, whatever. Contact me. These guys personally texted me, and we got a few more. So we're going to do another episode, probably tomorrow, on some separate occasions of your favorite sports moments. So first up on Kevin's list of his favorite sports moments of all time is the infamous bat flip by Jose Bautista. So what I want to do is, this is the whole 7th inning for the Toronto Blue Jays. I just want to go through that and see how we got to the point of the bat flip, and of course watch the actual bat flip itself, which is amazing. Look, if I had to cheer for one team in baseball, it's going to be the Rangers, right? Just because, homegrown, it's right here. I grew up in Texas, and you can't cheer for the Astros right now, so you don't have much choice. But yes, so the Rangers are my team. But watching this, though, I couldn't help but to applaud Jose Bautista for what he did. So, 7th inning, let's get it. Cole Hamels on the mound, which is a tough one for Rangers fans, because that was their ace. Not really well known for their pitching in Texas, but hey, for a minute, Cole Hamels was the guy, and they relied on him. Already on 99 pitches. 7th inning, though, only giving up 2 runs. That's a good outing for Cole Hamels. That was the part I got to before I decided to just watch this video. A rare error by Elvis Andrus. You hate to see it. He reached for it. Oh, Elvis. It wasn't the best throw, but I think in that situation, it's kind of the only one you have to go with. Mitch Moreland, rest in peace, man. He was done with Texas. This is when Toronto still had David Price. Jesus. I don't see this as a bad throw. Like, he couldn't just throw it directly at him. I think he had to bounce it. That's on Elvis, in my opinion.
But now you take Justice Smoke back. Look at Russell Martin take the lane out right there, and takes away a little.
That's a tough throw to make.
And that causes a little bit of a shank.
Because he knew he was going to go left.
Gripped the ball poorly before Russell Martin made his turn.
Elvis back to back. That's got to get in his mind.
First entry, then you go to all the right-handed hitters.
Considering that this inning is so important, and it could have been 2 outs already with that double play.
I'd be surprised if they take a gamble to throw and try to get the lead run.
So Pompey takes his lead off second. Pilar off first. 0-1 to Goins. Bunted. Belcher goes to third.
Oh, Elvis. No way. in a row.
Bounce to the right side. Throw comes home.
Oh.
Out at the plate. Here's Pompey.
You know you're not going to double him up. Now, Bannister's going to say he came out of the lane. He's looking for a double play on the slide from Pompey. With all the catcher rules protecting the catcher, you're going to see the play. Jimenez comes up. He's got.
This is important too.
But I think Pompey's in the right. You got to take him out. He's still on the plate. He's engaged to the plate.
I mean,
I thought it was a clean
that first foot that made contact was nowhere near the plate. In my opinion, that's nowhere near the plate.
It's a clean
Look,
slide.
like if he gets the inside foot, I mean, I get it, but he went for the outside foot.
If this was at second base, you want to be within being able to touch the base. He's within being able to touch the plate.
Ah, man, is that the rule? I get it if it's the rule,
It's a double play
because
ball.
you get on a technicality, but yeah, no, I don't agree with like the intent on that one.
Cannot be targeted.
The slide right there and the ball off the bat.
The 2-0 of Blue.
Oh, wow.
Pilar
Wow.
scores. And the Rangers get the out at second.
Boy, they got the force at second, but that shows you how strong Donaldson is. But I don't know why Odor didn't turn and run and get it. That's one of those balls that fooled you. He's so
Exactly
strong.
right. It fooled him. And Revere turns his back on the base.
It's an awkward hit because it's just a little bloop
Here's
out
the
to
ball
right center.
directly over his head,
But,
backpedaling,
ah,
but
man.
just beyond him, and recovers in time
Just
for the
mistake
first
after
and
mistake.
second base.
But on Revere's point, he's got a huge lead where he's at
He,
right
that little hesitation, that little, right here, he just stops.
right there.
It's into the top half. The 1-1 from Tyson. Batista with a drive.
Oh, just a beauty. Just a beauty of contact on that. I don't know what was going to happen there, to be honest. I knew it was going to be at the plate, like, on that at-bat, but I didn't know in that moment. Dude, he got every bit of that ball. Just wait on it. Oh. Just, I don't even think it's disrespectful. Oh, oh, oh!
Which is ridiculous.
He was waiting to the crowd to stop throwing.
We're just gonna go back and watch it one more time, just to get the full reaction to it.
They've had 6 basically. They kicked 3.
The scoreboard only says 2.
Donaldson driving in the tying run on a fielder's choice. After the Rangers took the lead in bizarre fashion in the top half. The 1-1 from Tyson. Batista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
I appreciate a good dinger. There's no doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with a good dinger. And the bat flip one more time.
No doubt about it.
Get out of here! Gone forever! Number 2 on Kevin's list of his favorite sports moments of all time is here. 2013 Red Sox versus Tigers. Game 2 of the ALCS. Where Big Papi. I mean, coincidence, don't you think? Big Papi Kevin. Thinking about Big Papi. Davey. David Ortiz hitting the grand slam in Game 2. Let's watch the whole thing, though. Oh!
What a change-up to get Pedroia.
Pedroia. Oh, man. That man's got a... Oh! He struck out Papi. Max Scherzer is something else, man. It's something else. Okay, okay. Runners at the corners. You got to run in. Detroit's up 1-0. That's huge. On the road at Fenway. You already took a 1-0 lead. Still runners. Damn! Stop it, Max. Way to get there, Dustin. That was hustle right there. Stayed with it on just the top part of his glove. It was a dick hair away from being a single.
What?
He's already on 5 strikeouts. Woo! Just silence. Don't do it to him, Max. Don't do it to him! Oh! That's a danger. That's a bad man. Oh! 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 Miggy.
Here's a 1-0 from Buckles.
Oh! Danger. Kent Murphy quotes that are going through my head when I watch that. Just dinger.
In the air to right, well hit. Back is Victorino, and this ball is gone.
It didn't even look like it was going out.
And it's a 5-0.
Like, did anybody else think like his swing was just so nonchalant? Look at the composure.
In the air to right, well hit. Back is Victorino, and this ball is gone.
Damn.
There's
Okay.
the first hit of the night.
Nice little floor.
Belongs to Victorino.
The shallow left. Hey, it only takes one, kid. That was my phone. Next batter.
Goes Victorino, and a fly ball into left.
Get up there.
Back at the wall. It's a
Oh, off the green monster.
Victorino.
That's all you need, though.
Running with a pitch, scores all the way from first. It's 5-1.
Dustin, man. He's a grinder. Say all you want about the big hitters, man. But Dustin was, he scratched for every hit. Put some respect on his name. Any other ballpark, that's a home run. Any other ballpark, that's probably a home run. Yeah, Victorino didn't know what to do. It only takes one, kid. Big Papi.
Strikeout to end the sixth.
Hey, it's not your time. It's not your time.
Another strikeout.
Woo!
That's 12. It's now
Oh, is this it?
Ortiz, who's never homered
Look at
against Benoit
look at Big Papi's eyes.
in his career. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
2 out.
Mm.
Hard hit into right.
You heard that.
Wall. Tie game.
First of all, can we all agree? Like, let's all close our eyes. Let's all close our eyes. Anybody that's watching right now, close your eyes. I just want you to hear the ball hitting the bat. That is one of the most satisfying sounds in sports. In general. Like, just hear this and the crowd reaction right after it. Don't even focus on anything else. Don't look at anything else. We'll focus more on the ending of that home run. But just listen to this.
2 out. Hard hit into right. Back at the wall. Tie game.
Chills, dude. Chills.
The grand slam.
How important this was to the Red Sox. History. Torrey Hunter is, without a doubt, one of the most durable players in the MLB. That man was with like 20 teams. No bullshit. But you play at a high level.
Back at the wall.
For him to go for this, it's risky. But this officer right here deserves a medal.
Tie game.
Watched it all happen in front of him.
Big Papi.
He does not care what happened to Torrey Hunter. I wouldn't either. Number 3. And I can't promise this one because I don't know if it's going to get copyrighted or not. Apparently FIFA is the only one that gets like copyrighted to where I can't add that on. But what if I found a loophole, ladies and gentlemen? With the other clips, I try to show as much as possible. With this one, it's just the goal. It's just straight up the goal. And there's like no commentary to it. So maybe, just maybe, there isn't copyright on this one. 2014 FIFA World Cup. This is the rematch to the World Cup final in 2010 between the Netherlands and Spain. I'll let the rest speak for itself. Van Persie calls for the ball. Onsides. Patient. Dives for the ball. Oh. As a soccer fan and a player myself, it doesn't get more satisfying than this. It just doesn't. From the very beginning, people. Right here. 2 defenders on him. Calls for it right there. Right there. He's on sides. Who does he have to beat? One of the best defenders in the world, Sergio Ramos. A beautiful ball, by the way. Outstanding. I like to use the word scrumptious a lot. That
was moist.
Last but not least, if you're going baseball, you can't ignore this. Kevin's number 5 on his list is when the Cubs won the World Series. Now, I'll be honest, it happened in Game 7. Chris Bryant throwing it to first for the last out. Cubs win it in their first World Series win in 108 years. But this whole series was a moment. The world stopped. The sports world stopped. And I remember, I just thought about this too. I remember one of the games, I can't remember if it was games, I think it was Game 7, where we had our door open in our dorm, freshman year of college. And Eddie, me, Sergio, Bobby, we're not huge fans of baseball. Like, we don't watch this daily. Now, there was a few people that were there, like Nick and Mike, Michael, I call him something else, but I digress. Those guys were super huge into the Texas Rangers and baseball in general. I love playoff baseball, so this was intriguing to me, of course, because the Cubs haven't won in 108 years. This was going to be a moment. Because the Cleveland Indians hadn't won a World Series in 67, 68 years. So whoever won was going to make history. But this whole series was amazing to watch. It really was. There was moments. So, first of all, for Kyle Schwarber to be in this series, because I looked it up, like the rosters, just to kind of refresh my memory. This man was going to be out for the season. I think it was his ACL or his meniscus. One of those injuries, he blew out his knee somehow. He was going to be out. And then for some reason, the Cubs announced that he was going to be a DH for this series. And I was like, this man has had no, play time in the majors since like early on in the season. He's going to be rusty. And I mean, this is Game 1, so he struck out. That's fine. Corey Kluber on the mound. We're talking about an ace that year, man. Man had a year. Both of these teams this season were just so... Look at that. The dude wasn't supposed to play. Yeah, he's hitting bangers off the warning track.
Unbelievable.
But like I was mentioning, these teams were overall phenomenal teams. Every position they had an arguable all-star. Their infielders were all-star material. Their pitchers were all-star material. You look at the Cubs bullpen, their rotation, disgusting on the mound. Zobrist, the leader, the captain. Terry Francona. Like, dude, we're talking about amazing managers. Go 7 innings, 88 pitches. He's not even 90 above. He gave up no runs to one of the best offensive teams in the league. Woo! Miller, one of the best relievers in the game. Look at him, the fire. Oh, God, I gotta rewatch the series, man. You know, to pass the time, I gotta rewatch this whole series. Oh! Just keep in mind, this series began and ended in Cleveland. Rizzo, huge hit in the first. You gotta open up. Chris, run it. Hustle! On Trevor Bauer, too.
Jake Arrieta, 3-1 pitch.
Before we go any further, have you seen Jake Arrieta without a shirt on? Pause, right? You're saying it. This dude is jacked. You could tell me he's a major league pitcher, or you could have told me he's an MMA fighter. I would have believed both. Look at the mass on this guy. The beard, unbeatable. The physique, no one better. The caboose.
Shawty, what that thing do? No.
Kyle Schwarber again, man. You can't tell me that's one of the best stories of this World Series. Kyle Schwarber comes out of nowhere.
Really good at bats tonight.
Oh, Rizzo.
That's one into the corner.
Zobrist, clutch.
Rizzo will dig for third. Chisenhall falls down. Here comes Rizzo.
The stride.
Zobrist to third. 3-0.
Wonderful.
Schwarber with another base.
Schwarber. The man is made out of ice.
Schwarber's knocked home two. What's he doing on 3-0?
He is cold as ice.
He's walking. Third is knocked out in the sixth.
Way to go, Jake.
Is coming up. Heat is coming out of the
This man's
bullpen.
very important to the
A
series.
strikeout ends the inning. And after Montgomery, Chapman comes in and slams the
Talk about a
door.
caboose, too.
Davis
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick, boy.
bullpen. A strikeout ends the inning. And after Montgomery, one away in the ninth.
Oh,
On the eighth, Davis 0 for 1. 0 for 2. Strikeout ends the inning. And after Montgomery.
A few moments later.
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, you got fucking Aroldis Chapman throwing 104. I hope the fuck you do win. Back in Wrigley. Oh. 77. 77. I think my fastball's 77. If I'm lucky. If I blow out my arm, this man's like changeup is 77. Making him reach. I'm getting hyped. Cocoa Crisp. Look at the man. Coco clutch. That's me sliding your girls' DMs. I might have been wrong on this game. Oh, wait. He just hit me. The 3-1 lead. Cleveland blew a 3-1 lead. I completely forgot. This was like one of the weirdest years in sports history because everyone blew leads. You have to mention the fact that being down 3-1, you give up the early home run, and you come back in a huge inning and regain the momentum. For a club that has gone 108 years without a World Series win, where luck is never in your favor, you've had your moments where you are laughed at by sports fans everywhere. And yet you still give up some runs in seventh. But to stay, you just stay composed. An amazing, amazing series. Eighth inning, runner on third, 2-2 with 2 outs, up 1. Francisco Lindor up to bat. Wouldn't you react the same way? Look at Aroldis. Give him a bat.
Comes to an end. Cleveland.
3-2. Goes back to Cleveland.
Cubs strike first.
Third batter of the game. And that's like really the same thing that happened to Cleveland in Chicago. They had a solo home run in the first.
His swing through the zone. He has that unbelievable lift.
It's like it's scripted.
In the air to center.
Little dinker.
To his left.
Little dinker gets in.
Here comes Zobrist. Throw home.
Oh, Ben. The old man doesn't give a fuck.
In a big misplay out in right center.
The little dinker.
2-0.
And that's all you need. The young Russell.
Grand slam. 7-0 Chicago.
Addison Russell.
He
is so young here.
Over his last 8, hitting over 300.
They talked about how well he's taken everything, like in the moment. And he just ice in his veins. This game just really went to shit.
That's in the air to center. Back at the
This work gets spicy. First inning. First batter, Dexter Fowler hits a solo. Dingers everywhere. Oh, Willie. Oh, Willie. Ooh.
In to score is Zobrist, and the lead is 2. It's 3-1. Here's a fly ball into right center.
Got all of that.
Francisco Lindor can make this a 2-run game.
Lindor just fucking doinked him.
It hits Ross, a run scores. Here comes Kipnis. He's
Safe.
It's
Yo, that doinked his helmet.
David Ross, John,
Or his mask.
had a tough time with concussions. That ball caught him square, and by the time he fell down, got
That's scary.
Kipnis with great base running.
Wouldn't you react the same way? Like a 98-mile-per-hour fastball just coming at your mask?
Into center, sends Davis back at the wall. It is gone. The 39-year-old.
Ain't concussed no more.
David Ross.
This is where Chapman fucked up. This is where it happened.
Taking around third, Ramirez. He will score on an RBI double by Brandon Geyer. It's 6-4.
Look at it squeaking. Ooh.
Tie game. Rajay Davis.
When this moment happened, I remember watching this moment and thinking, there's absolutely no way Cleveland doesn't win this. You can't come back from that and not win it.
That's the first home run allowed by Aroldis Chapman since June 18th, and it comes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th of Game 7. Brian Shaw on the mound. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Gets away. And Hayward will go to third.
Hayward, man, his time with the Cubs, man, his whole contract, it was not worth it. That's got to be one of the worst contracts in recent memory.
Times out of 10, but the Indians got him, and now Lindor pops it into right, and with this,
we go to
Game
extras.
7 is going to the 10th. Zobrist stands a base hit. Cubs will take the lead.
Ben Zobrist, the captain again.
Zobrist delivers 7-6 in the 10th. Into center field. Here comes Cubs. The throw into second. Davis delivers again.
Davis, man, MVP right there.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play.
I like this because Chris almost falls here.
Series. Brian makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally
It had to end that way. In extras, 1-run game, Game 7 of the World Series. But yeah, dude, I don't know why I remember this so much, but when Chris, like, as soon as he lets go of the ball, he slips. And you think, like, imagine that's how they, like, fail. He slips, it's an error. They bring the runner in, it's tied, they win in extras. Like, imagine how much of a history, like, change that would be to Chicago Cubs, but well done, man. Well done. Wow. We have to rewatch that series. What if I did a watch along? What if I did a watch along stream, or I just put it up and we just sit down and watch it together? I'm down if you're down. Leave it in the comments down below. Leave a like if you feel like I should do that. All right, guys, this is gonna do it for Kevin's list of his favorite sports moments of all time. I hope you enjoyed this, Kevin. Thank you so much for submitting your moments, and I appreciate you, man, for watching and listening all the time, giving your feedback on everything. Hopefully we'll get you on the podcast one day, but thank you again for submitting these. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these. I love doing the reacts. Love doing them. I know it's a common thing. You know, it's supposed to get views because it's my reaction to them, but hey, we just continue on. I love doing it 3 days in a row where we do reacts, and I'm loving each and every one of them. We'll come back tomorrow with another Bubba Reacts of your favorite sports moments. We're also going to do some draft podcast, so stay tuned for those. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on another video.
Woo! It's the boy, Bubba, let's coming through. Hella clutch, flawless, can't be touched. It's your